What in the world's going on here? That's not Mary Jane. The heck's this? Skar. Just the RP. Yeah. Ayumi for tuning. Duracell 80 amp hour. Main Street 50 amp hour. Some install gear. They got to be polished up a little bit. I got to figure out how to shine up gold plating. If anybody knows how to do that, let me know. Reshine up some copper and some gold plating. That's all. Some of it's got some shit on it. Some of it's all good. Some old 4 gauge from Lightning Audio from years ago. The rest of this is welding cable. I gotta find this wire loom. I don't know where it is. I put some on this. And this and this. Looks shameful. I don't like it. At least under the hood it's all pretty. But in here, I took it out a while ago. This is the box that rocks. I modified it and put all that in there. Skar's TX65's in the middle. And these 3.5s are the American Bass SQs. 3.5, 2 ways. They are the best coaxials I've ever heard in my life. I worked at a car audio shop, so I know what Focal and Morel has to offer, and these American Bass SQ line are eating up the competition right now. They're freaking spectacular. They outperform those Skars quite easily. You can see it's a much better. It's a swivel tweeter, titanium dome, neodymium, ferrofluid cooled, carbon fiber, fiberglass woven cone. And it, not only is it loud, but it slaps. Nice. Look at the size of that tweeter, man, in comparison to the mid-range driver. This is why I went with the 3.5s. I didn't want any bigger of a tweeter. It's weird to have. I know a lot of people are like, whoa, metal dome, and you got soft dome here, which it's even off center, Not like Skar. These are badass. The mid bass, wow. This damn thing slaps. These are badass. Actually, if you're looking for, if you don't want to pay ridiculous prices, man. Skar TX65 2-way coaxials. These are the 6.5s. If you don't want the metal dome, go with these. If you want the metal dome, go with the American Bass version of these 6.5s. They're SQs. Way better. But these are also bad friggin' ass. Don't sleep on these. You don't want to pay. You pay for overhead when you go with Focal and all those, which are amazing, of course. They're like, God mode. But they're overpriced and you pay for overhead. And these are just amazing. I love these little things. I freaking love them. I'm going to get a bigger box and get another pair of these and then replace these with something from CDT or like something like that. I might even go Focal, I don't know. Or I just might keep these because these are like really impressive. They both have very long tweeter wires, so you can go full active or you can actually get crossovers. And I've thought about crossovering on these. Because if I go full active, I'll have to get a bigger box and add another separate set of terminals for the tweeters. Because I could do the mid-ranges on one set of terminals. For the, there's one set of terminals in the back that are gold plated for this side and that side. Both sides. Set of speakers have their own. And parallel, so everything's 2 ohm. Everything's 2 ohm. That's why I go, ABs are 2 ohm stable. Tons of power, sound quality. Sound quality is where it's at for me. I listen to a lot of real music, even though there's a lot of bass. The XR12s are in here. I don't have the mono blocks in here. But I got these same style terminals right here for the box. By install gear, those are 8 gauge, I believe, or 4 gauge actually, 4 gauge. And I use 8 gauge wire in those. I think it's 10 gauge wire on the subs, 8 gauge wire going to the terminals. So, X Scorpion Quad Shield. Some of the best RCAs in the game. Don't sleep on X Scorpion. The monoblocks are also AB. There's 2 of them. Limited runs by MP Court like 5-6 years ago. The ZA1 1500s. Sweet amplifiers. They sound great. Look how sweet that is. I think it rocks, man. It smacks. CT Sounds Meso 5.5 or 5.25 mid range in the door, and they got their components. So there's the big 1-inch tweeter, soft dome, silk dome in the dash there. So put the system in a few years ago. I took it out it was out for like a full year. I just put it back in. I haven't really done anything. I just kind of made sure everything ran and fit, and I still got to tune everything. I could probably show you guys how I do the tuning. I like to use -6 dB, anywhere from -3 to 6. So if you can get like a -3 or -5 or -6 dB, your test tones gives you more leeway when you're setting your gains. So I can't wait to do that. I don't know when I'm going to put the monoblocks back in. Probably when I get a new alternator. It's still a stock alternator. It's over 20 years old. It's a 185 amp Bosch, but it's a 99, so it's really old. Yeah, these things were so fat right here, tube like shaped, that I had to use copper washers to kind of make everything fit, stay flush. So still plenty of current draw. So it's all 0 gauge connectors. They can hold a big ass wire. This is 0 gauge welding cable, which isn't as big as 0 gauge car audio cable, but it's close enough, and I like it because it has insulation, which is really good. You really want that. Alright, cars starting up. A lot of cars here. We don't need no sneaking Cadillac converters. Fuck that. We chop them up. Mine don't have one on here. So the 4.0 rumbles. It's loud. So there you go. Thing's pretty clean. The deck's alright. I guess I'm getting a new one soon. So, but alternator first. It's cleaned. I've been cleaned out everything. Cleaned it all out. Took the center console out, cleaned everything, put it all back together. So, yeah, see you guys later, man. You guys are into car idea. Maybe I'll post some stuff, I don't know.